Hey everybody, welcome back. We are getting ready to react to Voiceplay. I just saw that they released a song today, New Year's, called Wayward Son. Carry On My Wayward Son, or Carry On Wayward Son. There's no my in the title. Got all excited because I am Generation X. This is my music generation. This song released when I was two. So, but I listen to it all the time. And I'm curious as to how Voiceplay is going to do this song. And I couldn't remember all the lyrics. I've been humming it all morning since I saw that they had it released. And so I looked up the lyrics so I didn't totally kill your ears, but only to kill your ears a little bit. I'm interested to see how they do this because the very beginning of it is a cappella. There's no instruments at the very beginning of it, but they all sing, Carry on my wayward son. So they go up and down. There'll be peace when you are done. Lay your weary head to rest. Don't you cry no more. And that's when the instruments come in. And then at one point towards, I don't think it's in the middle. I think it's like the last third of the song. You hear the da da da. Like, you hear, oh, I have it in my head, but I can't get it out. Part where it's very hard and dun, 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 something like that. I've got it in my head, but I can't get it out. And I don't know if you others have that same problem or not. But the guitar part is very hard. And so I'm curious to see how Voiceplay is going to do this part. It's classic rock. I haven't listened to Voiceplay do a lot of classic rock. So I'm also a little scared about how they're going to do this. But they're very good with their sounds that they do. And so I think they'll do well with it. Crossing my fingers. So let's give them a listen and see how this goes. And I'll cross my toes too. All right, everybody ready? Here we go. Are you going to come listen with me? Well, come on. We can't wait all day on you. Oh, and I just noticed it looks like it's featuring Omar, who was with them on the song Superstition. So let's see how this goes.
Carry on my wayward son. There'll be peace when you are
That's nice.
done. Lay your weary head to rest. Don't you cry no more.
Okay, before they start getting into the main of the song, I like it already. Lane is doing great with the beatboxing, with the drums. Jeff coming in low like that added a dimension to the song that you don't really hear in the original. And by the way, I'll attach the original in the description below as well as VoicePlay's link. So I like the depth that Jeff is bringing in with it. The harmonies at the very beginning were very nice. I enjoyed that a lot. And they do that in the original, that ooh ah kind of phasing.
Once I rose above the noise and confusion, just to get a glimpse beyond this illusion. I was soaring ever higher, but I flew too high. Though my eyes could see, I still was a blind man. Though my mind could think, I still was a madman. I hear the voices when I'm dreaming. I could hear them say, carry on my wayward son. There'll be peace when you are done. Lay your weary head to rest. Don't you cry no more.
I'll rewind it just a little bit. That that sliding riff kind of part that they have is really nice to hear. Ellie and Omar have I think they're both high tenors. I was trying to think of what position Omar sang in Superstition, but he's singing high tenor here, and so they bounce off of each other very nicely. I like that. They're doing a good job of keeping it somewhat simple while they're singing the verses, and then having the volume come in when there's not a lot of talk or the talk is the chorus or something like that. So it's they're doing a nice job of balancing that. I'll put it that way.
Masquerading as a man with a reason. My charade is the event of the season. And if I claim to be a wise man, it surely means that I don't know. On a stormy sea of moving emotion, tossed about like a ship on the ocean. I set a course for winds of fortune, but I hear the voices say, cry no more. Carry on, you will always remember. Carry on, nothing equals the splendor. Now your life's no longer empty. Surely heaven waits for you. Carry on, my wayward son. There will be peace when you are done. Lay your weary head to rest. No, don't you cry. Don't you cry. Don't you cry. Don't you cry no more. No
The breakdown that I was talking about.
more. Don't cry. No more. Carry on, my wayward son. There'll be peace when you are done. Lay your weary head to rest. Don't you cry no more.
I like how they ended that. I really like the job that they did. They did a good job with it. I think classic rock's hard to do because of all of that instrumentation that tends to be in the songs, but they did a nice balance of it. And Pretty, you're driving me nuts. I rewound it to a spot. I wanted to comment, but then they were kind of getting into the breakdown, and I didn't really want to stop it. There's a neat effect that Lane does, and I don't know how to describe it other than if you know what I'm talking about when they were first coming out with digitized lines moving to sound kind of stuff. He does a boop, 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 something like that. It's like a quick boop, but it has a scatter effect to it. And I'm not describing it well, and I apologize for that. But I've taken it back to the point that he does it, so you guys can hear what I'm talking about. But I think that effect is cool. There. I don't know if you heard it. It's just real quick, but it kind of sounds like a scatter sound, which is very synthesizy. And even though the late 70s weren't known for the synthesizer stuff, that was more of the 80s. That I like it. I think. So that's cool. Oh, he did it again right there. So I don't know if you guys can hear that, but I think that effect is cool, and I think it's vibration of the lips is how he's doing the sound, kind of like a rat giving somebody a raspberry. um, I think they did a great job. The breakdown was really nice. Uh, that was at this part, wasn't it?
Don't you cry, don't you cry, don't you cry no
Yeah.
my wayward son. There'll be peace when you are done. Lay your weary head to rest. Don't you cry no more.
So both Ellie and Lane arranged it. The light design was by Ellie. And then they get into their Patreons, and they have a lot of them. So the guys did a great job. Really enjoyed it. Loved hearing those really high notes from Ellie and Omar. And actually, J Nunn was singing some baritone and some tenor. Picked up on that. I didn't miss him. Um, really enjoyed it. I think Voiceplay is just getting better and better with their arrangements and the way they're doing the songs. Thank you. Thank you guys for joining me on this one, and I will see you guys on the next one. Bye.